Hi everyone, it's Rose Jacobson and my messy room background. Sorry, but oh well. This video is actually a special shout out to Marlo and also to many people who keep inboxing me and asking me questions about the big rumor flying around right now that Amare Stoudemire may be traded to the Lakers for Pau Gasol. And a lot of people are just asking my opinion on this, so here it is. I really and truly am kind of in the middle. And the reason I say this is because as a Knicks fan, I'm also a very big Amare fan. I think he's great and I really enjoy him as a player. He was on the Knicks in one of the original Knicks from 3 years ago. You know, he was the face of the team when they revamped the whole Knicks franchise in general. But I mean, so yes, I would like him to stay as a Knick. But if I was the GM of the Knicks, I think I would think about the situation a little bit differently. And I'll get to that in a minute. But right now for Pau Gasol, he's been I feel like the Lakers just want him gone because last year they were trying to get Chris Paul. His name was on the table to trade away. It was vetoed by David Stern at the time, but regardless. In talks for Dwight Howard, his name was on the table. But it wound up being a bigger trade for them to get him, so he stayed. And just throughout the season, there were so many rumors that all included the Lakers wanting to trade Pau Gasol to other teams. So, I mean, rumors are rumors, but there's only so many rumors to be true before you realize that a team doesn't want you. And with everything flying around right now, it just appears that the Lakers don't want Pau Gasol anymore. Now, this is why, from a GM perspective, I think that honestly, I would rather have Pau Gasol on my team than Amare. Pau Gasol is set to earn $38.3 million over the next 2 seasons. And that's far ahead of what he's producing on the court. Like, I don't think he's playing worth that amount of money. On the flip side, Amare Stoudemire will be earning $60 million over the next 3 years, which is way far ahead of right now what he's producing on the court. He's not playing like a $60 million player. He's definitely being overpaid right now. I absolutely think he's definitely hurting the cap space, and I do like him again, so it's difficult for me to say these things, but in general, he's not playing the way he did. Also, the Knicks right now have such a good chemistry going on. I think what they're going to have to do first is have Amare somehow work his way into the rotation with Jason Kidd and Carmelo and see if they're able to vibe off each other. Because that was a big issue last season. They weren't really having that chemistry. And if Amare is going to affect that chemistry, right now we sort of have a winning team. By sort of, I mean we do. We have a winning, successful team. So we don't really want to mess with that. So that's something to think about too. Um, Also, so basically from the GM standpoint, whoever ends up with Stoudemire, whether the Knicks keep him or this rumor is true and he does go to the Lakers, they're going to wind up owing a lot more money. So whoever gets rid of him saves more money. And then statistically, if you go by the numbers, which a GM, is more likely to do, the Knicks are statistically much better when Amare Stoudemire isn't in the game. When I saw these numbers, I was like, whoa, really? So, with Amare out, the New York Knicks has a record of 23-9 when Stoudemire isn't playing. And then when he is playing, they have a record of 23-29. So, it's easy to see that the Knicks might be motivated now to find a player that fits better with Carmelo and with their current situation with Jason Kidd and Sheed and all of the new players and their new up-tempo style of play, So it's really a tough call. There's a lot of factors that are going into this, and to be honest with you, I'm quite torn myself on what to do. I like Amare, but for the team as a whole, I think we're really going to have to wait and see if he's able to play well and continue that chemistry that the team's already developed. If not, then as a Knicks fan, if you want to keep seeing them win, do you really want Amare on your team if he's going to pretty much cause them to lose. And it's weird to say that, but I don't know. Like, I'm really torn. So give me your opinions. How do you feel? And what would you do in this situation? Because clearly I am torn. I don't know what to do. So let me know your thoughts. And until next time, I'm Rose Jacobson. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.